Smile More,
a show that's dedicated to bringing you some knowledge and a little twinkle to your day.
We cover topics about life, daily tips, all favorite things, with the purpose of helping to bring a smile to your face.
So if there's anybody out there wanting to turn that frown upside down, you want to shine bright like a star or a diamond, you ain't gotta worry about people being all sad in their videos, trying to make you feel all depressed, stressed, and less. Come to Smile More.
Okay.
When the 3, you just put that down?
I did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got.
Try to run something real quick.
I'm calling my 5.
That's what I was about to say. You just gone nickel and dime your way to glory.
Mm-hmm. Slow and steady wins the race.
Really.
You mad because you won the first one? Let me win the second one. Let me see. Let's see what you got.
Ooh,
Let's see what you got.
I'm playing with you.
Now this is why I need us to.
Those are the glory days.
Glory days.
Man.
Never lost the game.
Never. And people never wonder why, or I'm sure they did, but it didn't matter.
Hey, you heard about the dollar? Like the U.S. losing power with the dollar?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it trending on Instagram a couple of days ago.
This scary.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we might go into a panic if it really happens. From what I understood, it was like several countries got together to go against us because we had the control with the U.S. dollar. So since they band together, I don't know who took over, but they kicked us to the curb. And this just happened, officially happened. So basically, we lost power. And without the power, it seems like we're trying to go to war. And it's just like a person losing, because we're already bullies, which is already the problem. So nobody
have always
likes
been
us.
the case.
Yeah, nobody likes us.
I agree, yeah.
And they're trying to fight back, and it's just going to be bad for us. Like, we won't have any type of resources, or it's going to be so small that it's going to be every man for themselves, impossible, just like chaos and war. And I don't know. Chris was telling me about it. I'm always bothering you, man. Sorry to bother you, but come over here. I'm trying to explain what's going on with the dollar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I think somebody pulled up.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Man, what y'all talking about?
The dollar, us losing control of it, and just how we don't know what to do because we won't be able to purchase what we need. I know gold is what we had control over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
should we be concerned?
I mean, it's obvious, you know. Like, I feel like at this point in life, everybody can kind of see. You don't even got to be a prophet to see, like, you know, what we doing kind of flaky, kind of what they say, fake a little bit. And it's kind of like showing his head, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dollar losing value because people really realizing that it's based off nothing that has value. Like, long time ago, it used to be based off gold. Well, they took that away in like Richard Nixon era, but now it's based off nothing. And all of these other countries is taking L's for no reason, playing this game like the dollar really based off something. We in debt to them based off this dollar that really means nothing. And they like, nah, we're not gonna keep paying with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna base this. If I'm Saudi Arabia, I would base my dollar off oil because that's where they value it. They got all of it, and they realizing these things. Africa is realizing they got all of the commodities that's making the world run, especially our world in America, and they getting pennies where we making millions off of them same things, and they like, forget that. We're finna stop supporting that fake system that y'all got over there in America. And I personally feel like this system, this American dream and all of this foolishness, I feel like that has failed more people in a bigger scheme than it has actually helped. So society, in a sense, has failed, is going to fail, and it is failing so many people. And it's showing.
Because it's not, or they lied to us or gave us this, like you say, illusion of freedom and wealth, or
Because I even saw something on, which it made sense. I kind of knew it in a sense of reality, but it was just like rehearing it or trying to unhear what I heard. Like even when you buy a house and you take out a loan, the bank really don't have that money. That's like, right? And it was like, what? And in reality, it's like, yeah, kind of it did, but they was like, it's never been printed. It was never a thought. It was never nothing. Nothing. It was a vapor. And here you are, and took out a loan, even if it's a $500,000. That money never existed.
Because they use other people's money to pay up.
Yeah, it was like it was never printed. It never held a space. They didn't pull it from somewhere. None of that. And I was just like, oh, hell.
That's scary.
It's a whole scam system. Like capitalism. If somebody's going to capitalize, how can somebody capitalize without having somebody that got the other end of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, who capitalized in this situation? Oh, I did. But we don't talk about who lost.
Right. Yeah. We just talk about the Lord and what you see. Yeah. So it's pretty much the other countries woke up and was like, I'm on to y'all.
Right.
Because
and they got more powerful because apparently when other countries didn't want to use the US dollar to buy, then we go bully them and then force them to do it. But I think over time they've gotten stronger and they've gotten weapons and it's kind of like, y'all can't bully us no more. We all hate y'all. Let's get together. And apparently, I want to say China got 2 feuding countries together. So it wasn't even us that, right? I don't know how you mend that, but so it's just unity happening over there. And meanwhile, us just left out, especially the actual citizens.
Yeah.
Like we're going to be reaching and grabbing for straws to just try to get bread. Something simple. Simple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like.
And I don't want to just sit around like, it's not possibly going to happen. So it's like, what do you do? Like, how do you prevent that?
Because even when like you say, when I read it or saw it, I didn't take it initially like, okay, within 24 hours thinking, oh, well, hell, hopefully we'll be dead by the time this is. It was just like, because, I mean, it's anything.
Right.
30 years ago, they was talking about COVID, and then boom, when nobody gave a damn. COVID on Lysol for 80 years, and nobody really cared. And so even this, I was just like, damn, that's going to be messed up. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, shit. Even when they said they was just going to wipe the dollar without the countries, it was like Bitcoin or whatever else was going to take over. I was like, I've been long.
I still don't know if they're going to get rid of coins or not.
I think they fading though. I definitely, because I haven't been to, I'm gonna just say, a store or a grocery store and the person tell you like $10.20 and you like, oh, I got the 20 cent right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like either you use your card or you gave him $11. Like it's so rare that I've seen somebody be like, oh, I got the change right here.
I keep change.
Do you?
Yeah, but I know most people don't. But
I have not been or witnessed it in a while where somebody be like,
what do you do when it is an extra 20 cents?
You give them 11 and they give you like the 80 back. Or I've even been to stores now where you don't get change. Like Kroger do not give you change.
What?
Mine do not give you change. I don't even think it's in the register though, type thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you just don't get your money back. What if you owe like 90 cents? They just like...
Maybe they give you the benefit of the doubt, or if it's a cutoff of if it's 50 cents or more, we'll figure it out. I have not. It's no change in our Kroger.
Maybe that one Kroger's you go to.
Could be. Which is right there off of Lemmy in 75.
Really?
Yeah, but then too, it's signs too that says we do not carry change.
Oh, really?
You got a disclaimer. Wow. Yeah, you definitely got it. Because at first it was just a shortage of coins type thing or weird. But then they just zoomed into, we don't have coins. Like, pay with your card or just take the L as far as getting change back. Yeah. It's been that way for a minute now.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. I want my coin.
Yeah, man. And they want to base. I don't believe in that Bitcoin stuff either.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, how much Bitcoin you got? Oh, I got so and so dollars worth of Bitcoin. So how do you measure the value of your Bitcoin off the dollar? So if the dollar don't mean nothing, then I got a Bitcoin that's based off this dollar. What made me think I'm finna move to some make believe to some that even more make believe? Like this all a big Ponzi scheme to me. Like this whole system. Like you say, all these countries don't like us. It's not like they don't like the individuals in America. They just know, a large percent of us don't know. We just been indoctrinated and born into this corrupt way of life.
So we a joke.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So it's like two ways human beings have actually been successful living on this earth. For thousands of years, human beings have been being a natural habitat, like the jungle, the forest. Like you still see some of them like that today. They walk around naked. They don't farm. They just literally live off the land. Whatever animals naturally in the area, they hunt them. Whatever naturally grow, fruit, vegetables, stuff like that, that's what they eat. They don't have to wear clothes. That's why you see them walking around naked half time, because they're in their the natural human being environment. So that's kind of what I believe that Adam and Eve was talking about in Eden. Like they're actually human beings in their natural environment.
Yeah.
But when we start getting out that environment, the only other way that we were able to survive is when we moved to lands to where the food didn't grow as abundant. So you had to plant it. You had to start cultivating. You had to start herding, keeping animals and things like that. So for more time, human beings have lived that way and the previous way that I mentioned.
So they didn't need to farm because they ate just whatever naturally grew there.
The original way.
Okay.
So the second way is when we, I guess, got kicked out of Eden, if you want to look at it like that, and we had to put on clothes because we're in environments that don't really suit us like the original. We had to start planting crops and working for our food, as far as farming and herding animals and things like that. And we lived for thousands of years, thrived as human beings.
Yeah.
It's not until we get to a point where we want to rule over people and have these big kingdoms and kings, and these persons are capitalizing on the work of the daily people. And you can see throughout history, whenever that happened, that society rise, and we write them in our history books, and what happened? They ass ain't here no more, because it demolished. From Romans to the Egyptians to the Greeks to the Persians, and some in Chinese cultures. It's just a reoccurring this reoccurring situation that just happened with human beings. And we're currently in America doing that shit again. We live in this make-believe life, this. Other countries see it and like, but we living in it like, shit, I ain't gonna change, you know what I'm saying? We need some change. Well, you change first. No.
Right.
So we'll never change.
So, we think we untouchable.
Type shit.
Please.
So that's kind of my take, though, really.
So what we gonna do? What you think?
You know, like people like, I believe like, let me use this as an example. Like in the Bible, it say the meek shall inherit the earth. Well, a long time ago in Europe, when Europeans was kind of heavy in developing this make-believe life that we kind of live now, it was a group of people over there that was originally the original people that turned into Amish people. That's kind of like living off the land, like don't want to get into all this modern stuff. Well, they saw what people were going toward back then. And they was like, nah, the Bible, like, you know, this. I'd rather keep living like this to keep myself pure best I can than advance with where y'all going with the world. And they were so devout that the European world was warring around them, but each country was like, nah, they not in this. And they moved around until those persons started migrating into the new world, which was America. So those people been in America and other parts of the world living the same way. Not that first original way in the jungle, but that original way, living off the land, developing their own, cutting down trees, whoop. That's how they was living then. That's how they live now. Our black ancestors kind of lived the same way. You understand what I'm saying? Like my mom and them know how to farm, know how to build, know how to do all the things that we outsource now. They knew how to do that. Those are the people. Those are the mentalities and ways that we got to readopt. Those original ways that human beings have been living way thousands of years. We got to readopt them and introduce them into our modern culture to kind of just put us back on human living.
Don't depend on the grocery stores.
You can't. And it's evident that this culture can do it. Our ancestors did it, and our ancestors let them tell it didn't have nothing. They had little to no money, and 90 kids per family type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all had way more mouths to feed, way less money.
Yeah.
How did y'all do it?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We delusional, but I could be delusional.
So we
we all have to see.
No, we gotta read what worked in the past before all this luxury and convenience came.
Kind of merge the two, because I don't want to lose the internet.
Yeah, right.
But I can
some
see
things I do want to keep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to.
Some advancements were. Actually,
So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The good with the bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just start having to survive.
Yeah.
I just want to be prepared. So, okay.
So that's
That's a
the
good idea. You always talking though.
I'm
I lost one time. I can't even begin. God.
Alright,
Good ideas though.
I'm gonna go see
Appreciate
what
it.
is outside.
All right.
Right.
Is it me?
I can't.
Yeah,
You
because
didn't
I
play
domino,
something.
so and I ain't
It
pulled,
is.
so it's domino. What you
I
got?
ain't got much.
I'll take it.
Much out of that. I ain't with.